Hey everybody, today we're going to be making macaroni and ham salad. Now let's just talk about this for a few minutes. It's summertime and you don't want to be in the kitchen, and I don't want to be in the kitchen either. It's hot, and when we turn on our oven it gets even hotter. So I've been thinking about a salad or several salads that we could make that wouldn't be hard. They could be made ahead of time, put in the refrigerator, and serve to your family or your friends, or to just you and your husband. So today we're making macaroni and ham salad. I have all of my ingredients here. I'm going to boil 2 cups of dry macaroni. I'll go ahead and do that and cool it. I'll be using some diced ham. I have some other fresh veggies cut up here that I'll be putting in the salad, and we'll add some mayo and some pepper. So it's going to be delicious. I know that this time of the year there are pool parties. 4th of July is just around the corner. There's so many wonderful activities that are being planned. So I hope that you like this recipe. It's one that it can be changed. You can put anything that you want to in it. The main 2 ingredients are macaroni and then the diced ham. So let's get busy and make it together, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, we have our macaroni that's already done and it's cooled, and I just used the elbows macaroni. I used 2 cups of dry macaroni, and I put some water in a soft saucepan. I added salt. I put it on the stove and let it come to a boil, and I boiled it about 10 minutes. You don't want to overcook it. And then once it got done, I strained it through a colander and let it cool. Now some people rinse their macaroni to kind of get some of that extra starch off, and you are certainly welcome to do that if you want to. On today's recipe I did not rinse it, but sometimes I do. So that's just an optional thing that you can do if you want to. So now I'm going to add diced ham. This is 8 ounces of diced ham. It's Smithfield, and I put on some gloves because I'm going to have to break it up. But I'm just going to add this to our macaroni. These are just little tiny pieces. This comes in the refrigerated section at the grocery store. So I'm just adding our ham. I'm also using 1/2 cup of red diced bell pepper. 1/2 cup of red diced bell pepper. 1/2 cup of celery, and I just kind of minced it and cut it up fine, the celery. To that I'm adding 1/4 cup of green bell pepper. Now I just had this in my refrigerator. If you don't have the red and the green, you can use one or the other, or both, whichever your preference is. And I'm also going to add 1/4 cup of diced onion, and that's just to give it a little bit more flavor. So now to this, before we mix it up, I'm going to add pepper. And remember, I've already salted our noodles, our elbow macaroni. So salt and pepper is to taste. Always remember that salt and pepper is to taste. And then I'm going to add some dill weed, and I'm just going to sprinkle this on there. You can put as much as you want to. You can leave it out if you don't care for dill. You can just leave it out, but I'm going to add some because I like the flavor. Now I'm going to go ahead and kind of toss this around a little bit. Look at that. Doesn't that look scrumptious? Oh my goodness, it might not even need any mayo, but I'm going to put it on there because I love mayo. That looks so delicious. Yum. I can't wait to eat this. Okay, let's talk about this mayo. Y'all, this looks so delicious. So I'm not going to measure. I'm going to start out by using probably maybe, let's see, maybe 3/4 to a cup. That's probably a cup. I'm just guessing now, because I didn't measure our mayo. But you do want it to have some type of dressing, and so I love mayonnaise with ham. Yeah, this is what we need. We needed the mayonnaise, I can tell. I'm just kind of making this up as we go, and that is the beauty of recipes. You can just do your own thing. Oh my, y'all, this is going to be so good. And I'm probably just slinging it out of the bowl. You know, I'm real good at that. That looks so good. Y'all, this didn't take but just a few minutes. I had already cut up my veggies and had that ready, and all I had to do was boil the noodles and cool them, and then just put this salad together. And there you have it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Just look at that. I think I'm going to do a t-shirt and say, look at that. People will wonder, look at what? I say it all the time. Look at that. Here you go. Macaroni and ham salad. It's going to be delicious. So now I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and you'll want it to chill about 2 hours before serving, and then it'll be ready to go and serve your guest. I'll see you back in a minute. And just like that, we have macaroni and ham salad. Y'all, it just doesn't get any simpler or any quicker than this. I've served some up on a piece of lettuce. If you wanted to take it off somewhere and you didn't want to put it in a bowl, which it would be perfectly fine to do that, you could take a tray or a round platter, line it with lettuce leaves, put your macaroni and ham salad on top of that, and it would just serve up beautifully. If you're having a party, you could do the same thing. So let's look at it, and then, of course, let's taste it. I love the dill in it. I've already tasted it. And the onions, the onion and the dill, to me, is what really sets this apart and makes it so scrumptious. So here we go. I love the crunch of the bell peppers. The onion gives it flavor. The dill gives it flavor. Of course, a little salt and a little pepper to taste, as I said. I love pasta. You could use, if you didn't want to use the elbow macaroni, you could use any kind of pasta that you wanted to. I just had this in my pantry, so that's what I used. So thank you for watching today. Be sure and share our videos. I do love you and appreciate you. And I will see you again really soon. Bye-bye.